think Tequila wanted to say hey. Hi beauties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because today we are diving into the Wet n Wild x Alice in Wonderland collection review, y'all. Oh, I'm so freaking excited. We have not done a review here, I feel like, in a hot minute. It's at least been like a month and a half maybe, but that's what we'll be doing today, and I am very, very excited about this one. I will say this is probably one of my favorite collections from Wet n Wild this year. I thought the Sesame Street one was really cute and a couple of the other ones, but this one has to be like up there. And there are even a few little items in this collection that I personally have never seen before from Wet n Wild, so I'm very excited that they have decided to incorporate some new things into the collection, because I feel like it was getting a little repetitive there for a minute. This is not everything in the collection. This is the PR box that they sent over, and at my Walmart right now they do not have any of this collection. I don't know why, but my Walmart literally takes forever to bring out the new Wet n Wild collections. It really annoys me. Like when they came out with the Stitch collection last year, I was literally looking for that collection for months in my store, and they didn't even have it until like several months after the hype about it had died down. We do have quite a bit from the collection in here, so I'm super excited to dive in. Before we do though, if you haven't already, make sure that you press that subscribe button and that post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video, baby. Also, if you haven't already and you're really into makeup unboxings, tutorials, good things like that, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok. They are linked down below for y'all. Now, I already got the brows on beforehand today, so let's go ahead and jump right into this collection. I am so excited. Y'all know I like to usually start with my eyes, so that's what we're going to be starting with today. We have a few things here, starting with Lost in Wonderland Eye and Face Palette. I believe these palettes are called Eye and Face palettes because some of the shades in here are meant to be used as an actual like graphic liner moment, if you know what I mean. But this is her in all of her glory. This baby retails for $17.99, and I believe it is one of the most expensive things in the collection, as the palettes usually are. The palettes and the brush sets. I honestly really enjoy this color story. Not only do we have our pops of colors in here, but we have our neutrals as well, so you can do like a little bit of everything with this palette. I really, really love the pressed glitters in here though. These are freaking stunning. I also really like these two shades right here. I've said it in the past, but I really, really love when there's like a matte eyeshadow in a palette and it has a little bit of sparkle in it. Usually you can't see too much of the sparkle once you put it on your eye, but they are so freaking pretty. I've noticed ColourPop does that a lot in their palettes. I'm not sure who really started that trend, but I've noticed that a lot of brands have started to put these kind of matte shimmer shades in their palettes as well. In this collection, we also have a liquid eyeshadow. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but these are one of those products that I feel like I haven't seen from Wet n Wild before. I definitely feel like I haven't seen a liquid eyeshadow, at least in one of these bigger collections, but this one is freaking stunning. We're definitely going to be using that today. I believe there is this shade and one other shade in this collection, and they retail for $7.99. I'm obviously going to be diving into the brushes and the brush set. Y'all, this is the Mad Tea Party brush set. This retails for $17.99 as well, and I might be biased because I am just like obsessed with makeup brushes, but these are like one of my favorite things in every Wet n Wild collection. I absolutely love collecting their brushes. Not only are they pretty nice brushes for a drugstore, but I absolutely love how they always have like a brush set option. I love buying brushes in a set specifically. I don't really buy brushes too often separately. And let's be honest, the handles on the brush sets from Wet n Wild are always the cutest. For my eyes today, I think I want to do something with the neutral tones in here and then add like a little pop of color on the lid. We are definitely going to be using this baby because it is so gorgeous. I've been dying to put it on my eyes. While I'm priming my eye, I am gonna be using this little handheld mirror. Look how freaking cute. You can't tell me this is not the cutest thing ever. This baby retails for $9.99, which I will say, I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger for $9.99. It pretty much is the size of the palm of my hand. I use handhelds literally every time I do my makeup, and I do usually like a little bit bigger of a mirror, but this little baby is so freaking cute. The fact that it's called a hand mirror too, I really expected it to be a little bit bigger, but nonetheless adorable. The lid is primed, and I'm gonna start with a small brush first because I want this part to be more detailed. I'm gonna go into this shade first. I believe it is the shade Tea Anyone. This one is one of those that has like the sparkles in it and it's super pretty. I'm gonna start with this one kind of right here in the front of my eyelid in the crease. I'm gonna do kind of like a half cut crease. I think I'm gonna have to use a different mirror. That one is just too small and I'll have to hold it like way too close to my eye to see. I'm just gonna start by patting this right in the crease area. Right off the bat, it looks very, very pigmented, and I can still kind of see some of the sparkle really sticking to the primer that I put down, which I love. I'm just gonna lightly blend out these edges right here with a clean brush. This dome shape brush makes this part super, super easy. It just like goes with it, you know what I mean? Now I'm gonna dive into this shade right here very lightly, and this one is called Hungry with Walrus. I think that's how you say it. I'm just gonna blend this above the first shade that we put down, blending this all out. I do feel like this shade is a little light. I was expecting a little bit more pigment. Just to make sure everything is nice and blended together, I'm gonna go back in with that first shade and just define the crease a little bit more and blend everything together. Ooh, I love this shade. It has like, the sparkle in it is like either green or blue. It just reflects that way and it's so pretty. You can't tell me that that blend does not look real nice. Real freaking nice. I am loving it so far. Using that same shade we used first, I am just gonna take a little angled brush and basically start making a messy wing with it. Blending out those edges lightly. Instead of blending it out this time with that lighter brown shade, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's kind of like a burgundy-ish, purpley-ish, pinkish shade, if that makes sense. That one is in the shade Not All There. And I'm just gonna take this and start blending it together with the other shade that we laid down. Okay, I don't see any pigment. Hold on. Let me try again. Okay, there's a little bit more pigment. I was definitely expecting it to be, I guess, a little bit darker in pigment, but nonetheless, she's cute. She's cute. I'm definitely going back in with some more of the dark brown because I feel like it all got lost while we were blending. I'm gonna tell you what though, this blend right now has my freaking heart. Like, she is gorgeous. Using a flat brush now, I want to take some of the shade Cheshire. I'm going to use this basically all on the rest of the lid before we go in with the liquid eyeshadow. I feel like this is going to be the perfect base for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This shade is like a dusty rose color. And she's gorgeous. Time for the liquid eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Daydreaming, and y'all, she is daydreamy. Okay? Okay. I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand like so. Going in with just a tinier detail brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of that, and I'm basically gonna mostly run it across the top part of the cut crease. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I didn't put enough on, but holy shit. These sparkle. Do you see it? Can you see it? I hope you can see it. I love it. I guess I'm gonna end up going all over the lid with it, but I can't help it. She's cute. Does my eye not look like it's glowing right now? Like right here specifically? Does it not look like it's freaking glowing? I'm in love. I need this in every shade, every color, every sparkle. Wet n Wild, hit your girl up. Hit your girl up. Now, I already do love, love, love this eyeshadow look, but I want to take it a step further and use this liquid eyeliner because it's like a sparkly, glittery one. I feel like it'll be super cute right here in the crease. This baby also retails for $7.99. I'm not exactly sure if there's another shade or if this is the only one. This one is in the shade Silly Nonsense though, and I swatched this yesterday. I was seriously impressed. It's just like, it doesn't even really have any pigment. It's just very glittery. Look how pretty that is. Like I said, I don't want to use too much, but I think I'm just going to go like right here with it and make the little crease sparkly. You can't really tell too much that I added it. It really just lightened up right here a little bit more, but nonetheless, I think this is going to be so pretty as even just like an eyeliner topper, you know what I mean? If you want a little bit of shimmer to your eyeliner. Ooh, even as an inner corner highlighter, this bish, you'll be glowing from within. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and start on this base so we can get into some of the face products. Oh, I am really excited for this highlighter right here. Oh, okay, I'm back and I'm better than ever because this collection is doing it for me, y'all. It is doing it. Time to get into these cute little babies right here. These are basically little palettes because they are called, this one's called the bronzer palette, highlighter palette, and blush palette. Each one comes with 4 different shades in it. Now you can purchase these on Wet n Wild's website, and I'm not sure if you can Walmart, but I know Wet n Wild, you could purchase these all together for $26, but individually they do retail for $9.99. Starting off, I'm going to be going into the TNE1 bronzer palette, and honestly, I was thinking about just swirling it all together, but I don't really like a sparkly or highlighted kind of bronzer, so I think I'm just going to take one of these shades on the outside. Let's go in with this one just to see. I am going to be using one of the face brushes as well. I really love actually using these angle brushes. I use them from Wet n Wild all the time to bronze. Time to bronze up those cheeks, baby. Ooh, I probably could have went in with the other shade. This one is a little bit dark, but nonetheless, a little bit goes a long way, baby. Look at that, snatched in like 2.2 seconds. Love to see it. I seriously need to know though, if any of y'all like do your cream contour before your foundation, and then you do your foundation, and then the first thing that you go in with where you still have like the wetness of the foundation is bronzer. Does anybody else do that? I used to be so scared to put like a straight powder on top of like a liquid, but I absolutely love doing this. I feel like the bronzer just stands out more, and when you're going in with the concealer and everything, you can clean it up better. Now this step has to be one of my absolute favorite steps in makeup, liquid blush, and this is something that I'm super excited about too, because correct me if I'm wrong again, but I am pretty sure this is Wet n Wild's first liquid blush kind of product. It's actually meant to be for your lips and cheeks, but you know me, I'll mostly use it as a liquid blush. This baby also retails for $7.99, and I believe there is one other color in this collection as well. This one is in the shade This Way, and it's like a gorgeous kind of burnt orange shade. I haven't put it on the cheeks yet, but I love this color. I always love to apply my liquid blush by putting some on the back of my hand first. I just feel like I can control it a little bit better. And I've also been really loving going in with kind of a denser brush to apply it as well. Let's see. Oh yes, I knew I would love this color. I definitely want to add some more because it does look a little bit more sheer right now than I like, but she's gorgeous. Let's add a little bit more just to see if we can brighten her up a bit. Oh yeah, that's right up my alley. This blush is giving me life right now. It's giving me life. One thing I do wish was in this collection is maybe a powder blush shade to match the liquid blush. I'm not sure if the other liquid blush matches any of these shades, but I don't know about you. Every single time I go in with liquid blush, I always like to go in with a powder blush just to like top it off and so it doesn't slide everywhere throughout the day. Y'all know what I just realized sitting here doing my makeup? There is no setting spray in this collection. Not one. I'm actually flabbergasted because I feel like Wet n Wild is like known for always having a setting spray. Hold on, let me show you. Where's the setting spray? Did they say, we've already made too many, we can't have any more? They totally missed out on an opportunity to have like one like this that's like pink and sparkly and pretty, or even like a blue one. I love their setting sprays, so I'm a little bit sad. Now, I am really excited for this one right here. This is the Curiouser and Curiouser, I cannot say that twice. Curiouser and Curiouser highlighter palette. There we go. I did swatch literally these two in the middle the other day, and they swatched like so beautifully, sparkly, like chef's kiss. I really want to go in with this kind of pinky one right here because I feel like it'll go good with the eye look we got going on today. Let's see what this baby, oh yes, looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, this looks like a highlighter I actually have in my collection. I can't think of it right now. Maybe an Ofra one? This is really pretty. It almost just makes your cheeks look wet with like a little bit of sparkle. And I honestly love those kinds of highlighters. I am finishing up the under eyes now with the same shades that we used over here. And then I want to go in with one of the little pressed glitters because they're calling my name. Hello. I love glitter. I think I'm actually going to take this one right here. That one is called Merry Unbirthday. And I'm literally just going to place this right here on the waterline. Oh yes, that's giving me like the pop of glitter I need. Look how freaking pretty. Oh, there is a glitter mascara in this collection. It is the Can You Imagine glitter mascara. It retails for $7.99. I'm really debating on using this on the lower lashes, but I think I'm gonna actually layer it on top of my regular mascara because I feel like it'll pop a little bit more. While we let the mascara dry down, let's go ahead and get into the lips, and that will be all for this collection. Woo! So first we have the individual lipsticks. I believe there is 2 shades of this as well, and I kind of wish I got the other shade because it's like a vampy, like purpley color. Oh, it would have went so good with this look. We also have a couple of lip glosses as well. This one is in the shade We Sing 2. And also this lipstick is in the shade Painted Roses. This baby also retails for $7.99. And then obviously we have this baby that we used on our cheeks today. This one is in the shade This Way. I can't even remember if I said that before. I think I actually am going to end up using this on my lips too today because I feel like this color isn't going to go very well with this eye look. I feel like this color won't either, but at least it'll fit a little bit better. I'm gonna line my lips first with like a pinkish kind of color. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That like matches that shade on our lid almost perfectly. You guys are probably always like, why does she say we and our? Because girl, you're the only one doing it. But I don't know, I guess it just feels like we're doing it together, so that's why I always say that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna add the gloss on top of the lip liner. I don't know, I just love the matching like eyes to the lip liner that I don't want to mess it up with the non-matching lip. So let's go in with this gloss. It's got a tiny bit of a tint to it, but it's mostly sheer. A little bit of a pinky tint. Oh yeah, I'm glad I decided to do that because this combo is elite. I know you're not supposed to eat your lip gloss, but a little bit got on my tongue. And this tastes like a peach truly. Wet n Wild, you trying to get me to drink tonight? I'm just kidding. Now let's go ahead and see what this glitter mascara looks like on the bottom lashes. Okay, I absolutely love this wand. It barely has any bristles. No, actually it doesn't have bristles at all. It's just one of those ones that are like the straight thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so glad I decided to do this on top of the black mascara because I feel like you wouldn't have been able to see it too much without it, but I can really see it. I don't know if you can. It just adds like a little bit more glitter. Yeah, I love this. I love this. I am curious to see what it looks like on its own, but this is cute. If you just want like a little pop of sparkle, not too much in your makeup, this is like perfect for that. Perfect. I don't know if you could tell either, but it's like reflecting blue, green. I see like a little bit of orange and pink in there. Like, this is really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like confetti glitter. Alrighty beauties, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this gorgeous look with some lashes, and then I'll be right back with my final opinion on the Wet n Wild x Alice in Wonderland collection. Beauties! This is the final look. Seriously, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Because I think she's a banger. I think she's a winner chicken dinner. I think she is gorgeous and I am in love. Are we in Wonderland? I think we are. There's honestly not much about this collection that I did. Hello, Tequila. She's like, Mom, you've been doing this for hours. Pay attention to me. Huh, baby? Huh? But like I was saying, there is honestly not much in this collection that I did not like. Honestly, like, I am shooketh. I feel like every single time Wet n Wild comes out with a new collection, it's just like they're outdoing themselves every time. I think the biggest thing that I wasn't a fan of was literally just this little Cheshire Cat mirror. It is so cute, but I really wish it was a little bit bigger. And I feel like the actual mirror part, it's like a zoom in mirror. Like you have to hold it like really up close. It looks wonky as hell. I don't know. For $10, I probably wouldn't purchase this myself. Just saying. Brushes are uber duper super freaking cute. I am obsessed with these and I will be using them all the time. You'll probably see them on my TikTok all the time, literally. I absolutely love these face palettes and the liquid blush. I really want to get the other color of this because I love this formula so far. It looks so pretty and the highlighters actually blew my mind. Does that not look like a little icicle on my cheek? Okay. I do have to say my favorite things in this collection are the eyeshadow palette and the liquid eyeshadow. Not only is this liquid eyeshadow super freaking pretty, I literally need this in a whole collection itself. I love it. And the palette, I feel like Wet n Wild's eyeshadows have always been pretty nice for drugstore, but like I said, their quality just keeps getting better and better and better, and I really enjoyed this palette. I love the different tones in here. I love how you can do a neutral look or you could do a pop of color look, and it is beautiful. I cannot wait to get more use out of this. Really quickly, I did want to go over some of the things that were not used today that are in the collection. So we have the makeup bag, which is the same price as the eyeshadow palette and the brush set. We have the face and body gems. There's two different kinds. We have the brow maximizer and brow gel and powder. I've never heard of that. I wonder if Wet n Wild's done that before. That sounds new. We also have the Where I Am file set. That is some nail files. There's also 2 nail polishes in this collection as well. There is makeup remover wipes, and there are like these multi-purpose makeup sticks. One is yellow and one is red. I will hold up a picture right here. If I'm gonna buy anything else from this collection, it'll definitely be these. 1, I love a good multi-purpose makeup product, and 2, these just look really cool. I need them in my life. If you do want to purchase everything that I use today, it does come in a set. It's called the PR box, and it retails for $85. It is a little crazy that you can't buy the whole entire collection together anymore. I'm not quite sure why Wet n Wild did that, but I kind of wish that they would go back to putting everything in the collection so you don't have to like overly spend, you know what I mean? Even if they have to go up on the price of the collection. Nonetheless, I am so happy with the way that this look turned out. I'm so happy with everything in this collection. Like, Wet n Wild, you've outdone yourself. You have outdone yourself. This is by far one of my favorite collections from your brand ever. Like, ever. You need to keep doing this because you're doing it right, baby. You just are. Huge thank you to Wet n Wild for sending this collection over to try. I have been loving you guys for years, ever since I was in high school, and the fact that you guys send me PR is literally still so mind-blowing to me. Every time I get a package from y'all, I literally shed a tear because I'm just like, what is my life? I freaking love you guys so much. And a huge thank you to you beauties for being here, supporting me, watching. It seriously means so much. I love you guys. If you did enjoy this video and you want to let me know, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, and how about you leave me a rabbit emoji in the comments if you stayed here till the end, okay? Alice in Wonderland, baby. At the end of next week is the start of my vacation, so I am gonna try to get one more video up before that's fully in effect, but if that doesn't happen, then I will see you guys in a couple of weeks in the next one, okay, beauties? I love you guys so freaking much, and I'll see you soon. Bye!